need no Cynthia, cause we bad bitches LaIndia. Saint Laurent misting is serving you that. Now all the tea, and that's that. Feel it. And I'm gonna give it to you. Again and again. Again and again. Again and again and again. Again and again and again. You ready for this? Let's go. Oh! Everything about this and that. All of this a matter of fact. Turn to me. Turn to this. I'm the one with the information, bitch. All the news ready to attack. Get to your mind, serving like that. Around the world, right to your living room. I'm the one bringing it to you. So sit down, please take a seat. Because you're in for a little treat. No need to worry, we got you. Now listen clear to me, babu. I got the tea, the lip and see. Now sit back and listen to me. Sit back and listen to me. Alright, turn that, oh!
Public service announcement. Fair use disclaimer. The following video complies with the copyright disclaimers under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Do not send hate to any individuals or brand mentioned in this video. Oh, and just to let you know, this video may feature my opinion on current events. All information in this video is alleged and should not be taken as fact.
Miss Thing.
Hey to all my bad guys and evildoers, it's me, your girl LaIndia, and you know it's always something with the girls, okay? So sit back, relax, and let's chat. Hey y'all know my birthday coming out. Y'all know it's ready. Check it, what y'all get me? What you get me, girls? What's up, y'all? So, you know, I have a little treat for y'all today. We're gonna do something a little different. You know, I want to start talking about, you know, celebrities and stuff, like, you know, other celebrities besides the ballroom celebrities, because, you know, there's stuff going on with them too. You know, so we got to, you know, put both of them in. It's just not all about ballroom. It's just not about, you know, the mainstream industry is giving, like, the whole scene, okay? Instead of the ballroom scene, and then it's the Hollywood scene that's giving the whole scene. What about that, right? So let's get right into it. You know what it's time for? What a game! About Legendary. You know, Legendary, they, you know, for the finale, it was supposed to be this week, they're supposed to do the finale, but they did the finale, like, what you call it, in 1 week. They had like 2 or 3 episodes in the same week, so it was like, damn, girl, like, why y'all sped it up so fast? Only they know. So, child, whatever. But shout out to Balmain for winning the grand prize. Good job, you guys. And, you know, congratulations to House of Escada and LaVin for all of them to be, you know, in the last run into the grand prize. You know, it all boiled down to the last battle was the LaVins versus the Balmains. Now, with that situation, I know everybody, mama felt like LaVin had it in the bag, and I did too, because they was winning Superior House back to back. I mean, they was always killing it. They always was giving you ballroom, like they was always eating it. So I just knew they was gonna win. But see, that's with them with that situation. It reminds me of that book. You remember that book called Turtle in the Hair? Remember how the turtle in the hair, it was a rabbit and a turtle, and they was racing, right? And then what you call it? The rabbit, he was racing off fast. He outran the turtle. So he seen a little tree, he relaxed, and he took him a little nap, because he said, child, by the time I wake up, the turtle won't even be as half as where I'm at. He was right near the finish line. So he wakes up, he see the turtle didn't have the finish line, so he run up. The turtle wins. And the Balmains was the turtle, and LaVin was the hare. And because, see, the whole time, you know, we was all caught up with them bringing you ballroom, you know, them killing it every time they hit the floor and stuff like that, you know. And then with the Balmains, you know, the Balmains, they was bringing it too. They just wasn't winning Superior House and things like that or whatever, because they was always sharp. They was always put together. I mean, at times he was giving Jamari and the Balmettes. No shade, but you know, it was, okay? I got love for Jamari. Jamari, he's a really talented person. Like, I done did some classes with him. Like, he's a really cool guy. So, he's very, he's very, I feel like he's very smart when it comes to show business. So, like, no shade. I think that a lot of people should really, like, I think if you want to know anything about showbiz, stuff like that, I think he'd be the perfect person to ask, because he really know what to do and he know how to serve it. Some people, they, they get caught up with just the barroom thing, just like the barroom way of everything. And you got to understand that, ballroom is our Hollywood. However, it's certain things that you take from ballroom and you mend it in with other things that you learn. That's why, like, a lot of people on ballroom, they're like, a lot of them, they do a lot of things in the main industry or whatever the case may be, because they know how to bridge the gap. Some people don't know how to bridge the gap, so, with him, definitely shows that he know how to bridge the gap. So, congratulations again, Barmaid. Barmaid, y'all better do it. So, yeah. Talking about the girls, right? Miss Tamar, shout out to Tasha K for this. Tamar is alleged that she like tried to commit suicide. Like, yes, like a pill overdose or something like that. Yes. So everybody keep Tamar in your prayers. It shows the people that's laughing, happy, always joking around, always loud, always they drawing a lot of people. But what you don't understand is that behind that wall, it's like they're going through a lot. You know what I mean? So, like, it was really bad news to hear that from her. I think she's really funny. She's tragic. I do think that she's one of the girls. She's one of the girls in the industry that took the gay lingo and, like, turned it into her own, like, her own thing. You get what I'm saying? But the difference between her and those girls that be using our lingo and all that, and be acting like, acting like they ain't get it from nowhere. She comes around the community. Like, I've seen her at the latex ball before. Like, she's been around. So it's not like she's one of those girls that, she just take the lingo and just do her thing. Like, she supports and she be a part of. So, our praises up for you. I love you, Tamar. Please get better. I hope everything is good with you, girl. And, talk, get some real help. Talk to your therapist. Don't just tell them surface stuff. I got a bad habit of doing that too. When you have problems, when you are going through things and you are seeing a therapist, don't be surface with them. Okay? You're paying them for a reason. Okay? You're paying them for them to hold all your secrets. And the bad thing about them is that if they was to ever share your business, you can sue them. As long as you ain't trying to harm yourself or harm somebody else, you good. Okay? Then we got Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon lost everything. He got fired from the mask, the mystery mask show. He lost wilding out. I mean, he lost everything because of him sharing how he really felt about a lot of things. So, and that's crazy to me. It's crazy to how a white person. I don't like to talk about. I really be feeling uncomfortable talking about racism because it is real, and it is real. But the thing is that with me, like, I don't like to focus on the negative things that's going on in the world. If you always focus on the negative things going on in the world, then everything's gonna look negative to you. So that's why I already be going through my shit. So I don't still be trying to see all that bad shit, But it is what it is. And like, he stated his opinion about certain things or whatever, how he felt about talking about melanin and talking about this all kind of shit or whatever the case may be. I don't know what platform he said it on or whatever the case may be, but the big thing about it is that he done lost all where his money is at. It's all gone. All he had his hands in all these pots is now closed. So he's gagging. He talking about ending it and all and stuff like that. Like, he's gagging too. So, and I know a lot of y'all are Nick Cannon fans, because I was too, all the way back from Nickelodeon. Okay, he done did a lot, and he's a good guy. I never seen him bash anybody, disrespect anybody, anything like that. So for him to be going through that right now is really terrible. So I really hope that everything works out for him, and you guys keep him in your prayers too, you know. And then here we go with the Jada and Will Smith and August Alsina situation, entanglement. Yo, the way y'all drag entanglement, yo, is the key. Black Twitter is the yo, y'all is the late for that. But you know, like, I felt with the interview, I felt like it was very staged. However, it was a good it was a good interview with them, because it was like, you know, instead of letting everybody just give their own assumptions to what happened or whatever, they nipped all that in about by talking about it. Now, does it mean that I no longer like Will and Jada? Hell no, I love Will and Jada. They always show such a powerful couple, you know. And it's been the tea been out that they like swinging. Okay, the tea been out that they like swinging. But see, that's that shit. That's that Me Too shit, for real. That's that Me Too shit, because you took a guy. You took a guy under your wing, right? And this is where I call this coincides with when I say Me Too. This coincides with how a lot of people in the ballroom that has like a big effect on ballroom, and like, you know, like a lot of the leaders in ballroom, whatever the case may be, some of them misuse their powers and their leadership for their own selfish needs, you know. So she seen this guy that was gagging. I was going through what he was going through. She brought him air. She took him under her wing, talking about something, you know, that she's gonna be like his guardian, this and the third. And Miss Thing was having him the whole time. Called him my little spiritual husband. You better do it with that kind, because you already knew what she was giving, okay? Soon as after you see that the child was a liability, that he was getting stolen all the time, and you just didn't want to be one night, you know, you wake up, y'all in the hotel, this nigga is dead. Like, you know, like, how you going to explain that? So, you know, you chopped the whole situation. You had him gagging. But see, the thing is that you already knew that he was a big thing, but that was the thing, is that you was on him because he was the big thing. If you get what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? So, like, and it just turned out. So it's just giving, like, listen, you have to understand. You have to understand that when you helping anybody, whether you give somebody $1 on the street, whether you helping somebody with their whatever housing. Place, helping them in part, like being a mentor for them in ballroom, being a mentor for them, and you know, in the movie industry, the music industry, whatever the case may be, you have to do that. You know, everybody has somewhat of some kind of motive, right? But the motive that it has to be genuine. It can't be because of the fact that you want something that you could, it can't be a selfish motive. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you know, whether it is negative or not, everybody has some kind of motive for something, for real. Look, you know, whether it's just all like, you know, I can help this person, I can help this person, or this person can help me to, you know, gain better get closer to my goals, or, you know, this person, you know, it's always one hand washing the other. Right? It's always that. Always believe that, you know? But it doesn't necessarily mean that the person is just doing that, you know, being selfish about it. It's or like, you know, just using you or whatever the case may be. It's more of, you know, we're helping one another. We have to stop always thinking that somebody's trying to use you, because it's not always the case. But pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's it for what it gave. So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I've been seeing a lot of topics about DL men, topics about, you know, it's people like going up there and saying, like, you know, Black Lives Matter, you know, trans lives matter, gay lives matter, all that stuff, whatever the case may be, but it don't be genuine, okay? Capitalization, Capitalization, okay? Capitalization. You have to be careful who say that they got your back. Because when the shit really hits the fan, you sitting there saying all this trans lives matters, you know, and black guys need with the Black Lives Matter, you can't just say Black Lives Matter, but then when you see a trans person, a gay person, you hating on them, you bashing them and stuff like that, which is true. But the thing is that, do you honestly really feel like that, or are you just doing that because you know that's gonna get you a lot of views because that's the topic of what's going on right now? You understand what I'm saying? Really get into that, y'all. Don't be so quick to jump on shit to be like, oh, look at he living for us. You living for us, but you in the back can. Recently, you know, that chef guy, you know, he was talking about he did the video like 4 different times allegedly, about the fact of the guys, you know, want to bash a trans girl because of the fact that she is, you know, because of the fact that they didn't know. Listen, there are some cases that, you know, guys didn't know, and there's some cases that they already be knowing. But the thing is that for him, that at first, like, because that's what made me look at him like, because at first, you know, he was all about like, you know, all lives matter, like, you know, the trans life matter thing, like you can't say Black Lives Matter, but then you're bashing the, you know, and then you're bashing a gay person. I mean, sorry. Bring it together, cunt. You sitting there bashing girls. I mean, you bashing trans girls or whatever because you don't respect you don't respect who they are. But then you're in the back talking about, oh, like, you know, you can tell and this, that, and the third. Like, he had to do that 3 times because he see how the girls was reacting to it. And the thing is that, you know, I understand that, like, you trying to give, like, a positive message or whatever the case may be. But I would suggest that you get more education and more research about, you know, about that, you know, that certain topic, this, you know, saying this specific situation, instead of you just saying what you think is cool, that's going to get people to, you know what I'm saying, get people to like what you're saying. You understand what I'm saying? That's what makes us not eating. Now, I'm not 100% saying that you're not being genuine about your thoughts and, you know, your the things that you say to, you know, speaking up for us. But when you do certain things like that, when people do certain things like that, it's like, just when you thought. So, sir, are you really for us, or are you just saying that because that's, you know, that's what's bringing you the views in? Do you really care what's going on with your, you know, saying with the black community and what's going on with, you know, as far as like with Trump and everything like that, whatever the case may be? Are you really focused on it, or are you just doing that because the fact that it's a hot topic that's going to get you views? You understand what I'm saying? When I do this, I don't do this because I think I'm going to get views. I do this because I just want to talk to y'all and just tell you how I feel about certain things and just be honest with y'all about shit that's going on, that's some shit that we need to pay attention to, some shit we need to really get into what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We even like, girl, the gig is up, stop, relax, cut it out. Try something new. It's not working for you, honey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing this just, you know, just for you, you know what I'm saying, to get people to like me. I do this because of the fact that this is how I genuinely feel. So you get more responses from that because people can tell that. So you keep it up, you're going to get caught out there, and you get caught out there in a fierce way, that's not going to be cute for you. So I suggest that whatever you're saying, you say it, you be very genuine about it, and be you know, be honest about it. And if you don't understand something, say you didn't understand it, whatever the case may be. Don't be like sitting there and redoing videos when you already posted and you see that, oh, you didn't get the right reaction, so you did it again. You better do it. Now, with this whole DL situation, what is DL? What is the really true version of DL? When you talk about a DL person, are you talking about yourself? Huh? Because, I mean, let's keep it a buck. We all got a little DL in us. As a matter of fact, I'm on a DL. Bam. How about that? You know what I'm saying? How about, and here go another one. You a girl that working 9 to 5, but you got to add up with another picture. You're on a DL. You're a girl that travel from state to state, but then, you know, you change your little look up and you are on the track. You're on a DL. You know? You sitting there, you're a gay man and say you don't date the trans girls, but then you fuck around with what are the, you know, you got your one girlfriend that you playing around with. You're on the DL. We're all in a DL in some kind of way. Okay, the list can go on. We can talk about many DL situations, but the list go on. You know, and the people that be saying, "Oh, I don't mess with DL," you're lying. And I'm gonna say it as in your face, you're lying. You know why I say that? Because 2-3 o'clock in the morning, or you have an itch that want to be scratched, or you want to do your ones and twos and this, that, and the third, right? And that guy hits you up on that site, or he called your phone and tell you he has what you want, or he's gonna give you what you need. He ain't DL then, right? He's your coin, or he is your, you know, he's your nut, or whatever the case may be. So be like, just be straight up, you know. And this is for, be straight up about it, because like you have to understand that we was brought up with a lot of misinformed information, okay? And as far as like these DL guys and stuff like that, whatever the case may be, you ladies, and this is what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna put it to y'all. I'm gonna break it up for y'all. I'm gonna do half and half, right? This is for the girls 35 and younger, right? When you're dating these guys, you're dating these guys, mess around with these guys, whatever the case may be, you have to understand and respect what the situation's going on. If he's coming to you in the middle of the night, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, right? Every time you see him, y'all having sex. Y'all never go out anywhere. He never takes you anywhere. He never did it, you know, you never met any of his family. You guys are on the DL. If he's just paying you for your services, he's your main client. He's your main client. You always have, all the time, whatever case it be. He does everything for you. He even sends you gifts, do this, and that. He's on the DL. So don't, like, you know, I know after 3 times you be with somebody, it's considered a relationship. Whether it's a sexual relationship, it's just whatever. It's, you start to catch feelings. That's true. But you got to understand, girl, you know, appreciate yourself more. And look at it as like, you know, okay, it is what it is. Just take it for what it is. Don't try to make something out of something that it's not, that you already know it's not going to really happen. You understand what I'm saying? Don't go with the hopes that, oh, I'm not going to find that somebody's going to love me, because that is definitely a lie. You will definitely find somebody in this world that's going to love you and accept you and appreciate for you being you. You know, when I was young, I grew up with, you know, my mom telling me that I wasn't going to last in this world long, that, you know, that women like, you know, girls like me, you know, they don't live long because they are always being strangled or killed or found somewhere and this, that, and the third. Like, she really scared me a lot in the beginning of my transition, you know, and she told me that nobody's never gonna love me. But, and for a while, I did believe that. For a while, I really did believe that. But as time grew on, I learned that that's not true. That's not true. And I'm telling you ladies that that's not true. Somebody will love you for you. Somebody will appreciate you, everything about you, okay? Whether you're hard, whether you're soft, whether you're surged, whether you're all natural, they're going to love you, girl. They're going to love you. So keep that in your mind and just be more confident about, you know, about these people that you're dealing with. You know, just look at it face value. Just look at it face value. And if they sitting there trying to give you, oh, I want you to be my girl, this, and the third, that's because they want, especially, well, a lot of guys do, right? A lot of guys do. And I'm including the trans attracted men. Well, not the trans attracted men, because the trans attracted men, they're totally different from the chasers, okay? The chasers, you know, we can't live with them, we can't live without them. Because honestly speaking, girl, you know, every now and then, you a chaser, okay? I'm not exempt from it. So you gonna tell me you not? That you don't do them? Girl, please. There's a few guys that we could say right now that everybody done been with and knew that they done been with everybody and we still was with them. Let me say it one more time. There's a few guys we can name right now that all of us done been with. No, they done been with everybody, but still with them. Right. Yo. I got corona. That's yo, that just really tickled me. Oh my god, I just must. I be freestyling. Y'all can tell I be freestyling when I be talking to y'all. Oh shit. Now, I say this. Now, this is for the women 35 and up in the trans community, right? First of all, you know better, right? So it's giving each one teach one. You see these young girls, like, you know, like, yes, we have been gagging. A lot of girls have been getting killed and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that it's their fault. So don't be sitting there, oh, what you trying to say? No, I'm not, bitch. And if you want to fight, you know, it's like, no. Yeah. You know, it's not giving that, though. It's not giving that. You know, the thing is that when I say you know better, it's that, you know, you guys done been through it. You guys done made it all this, you know what I'm saying, made it this far to, you know, to know that you can tell vibes when the guy's, he knows your tea and when he don't know your tea. Or, you know when a guy is just there for, you know, saying just there to nut versus that, you know, he just want to be your honey. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know that. So y'all show these young girls. You show these girls the difference. These young girls the difference. You teach them the difference. You know? A lot of us come from broken homes. A lot of us is out in the street very young. I mean, shit, I was in the street since I was 15 years old. You know? So I was 15 years old when I started my transition. I've been living on my own ever since I was 15. So I got a lot of misinformed information. I did. But I also, you know, I also carried the morals that I was taught at home and used it towards my, you know, my adult life and things that I was going through, because, you know, I just knew that one day that I'm going to be somebody important, and that I, you know, saying I am somebody, I am special. Okay? Ooh, the camera back. You know, so you have, like, you know, that's the thing that you guys, that's the message, because there's a lot of the majority of the trans men that can kill their young girls, okay? So that means that all you girls that these your daughters and your nieces and things like that, your granddaughters, stuff like that, school them. Not just about how to get a coin or how to win a war or what surgeries they should get to make them look more feminine, stuff like that. It's also to let them teach, you know, school them and teach them about these men that they're dating, okay? Now, you know, like, you know, nobody's perfect, because I'm, you know, like, shoot, I currently went through, like, last year, I almost got killed in my own house by somebody that I was talking to, that I was talking with for almost a whole year, for like a year. And no, I wasn't open telling everybody about it. I knew that he wasn't open about his situation or vacation, but I enjoyed our time together. I wasn't thinking about that, oh, we was going to be in a relationship and, you know, he was going to do this and he was going to do that. No, but I dig the kind of relationship that we had. Yes, it was on the low, but I was fine with that. You understand what I'm saying? I was fine with that, because I'm not looking to be in nothing serious. Well, not that, you know what I'm saying, not at that time. You know, so I wasn't looking for us to be really boyfriend and girlfriend, but I was, you know, I enjoyed our time together. And this nigga flipped out. Hi. So, you know, these guys are very dangerous. Yes, they are. But, you know, like, the better we, you know what I'm saying, the better we teach our young generation, the better the outcome will be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for real. Because, like, I didn't really have a lot of leaders growing up. I did a lot of growing up on my own. You know, I came into the ballroom scene way later on in life. You know, my first, you know, my first trans mother, Octavia, you know, since she passed away, like, she was my mother for only like 2 years, and then she passed away. You know, my father, like Devin, he was an awesome father, very good father. You know, but I was majority of life, like, I was moving around a lot. I was doing a lot of things. You know. But I didn't have those sit downs and explaining to me about the men that I'm dating, and proper ways to go about things, and how to react in this situation and that situation. I had to learn alone. So the women for the young children, like my daughters, my trans daughter that I have, I give my experience strength and hope as much as I can, to show them that they have options, and to teach our young community that they have options. Don't let don't teach them that don't teach them what was taught to you. Teach them what you learned. Get what I'm saying? I'll say it one more time. Don't teach them what you was taught. Teach them what you learned. Because every generation, something new happens. You understand what I'm saying? All these rights, all these, a girl can transition in a month and get everything that you done been working hard for years. Okay, microwave girls. No shade, but that's just what that's what the girls is calling it. I'm guilty of it too. Hey, but whatever. It's just that we just feel like we appreciate more of who we are because of the fact that we did all the things that we needed to do. And you girls that's coming on now to just get all this stuff really quick and this, that, and the third. It's kind of like, girl, are you sure? But they is sure. So hey, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, that's a whole nother topic, because I actually want to get into that later. But I'm really thinking about how I can really word that and put that together, because I don't want the girls to feel no kind of way. But you can definitely tell the difference between girls that are girls for real and girls that was girls because people told them that they was cunt or whatever case is. But that's a whole nother conversation that we're going to talk about soon or whatever. I'm just thinking about how to put that together and work that together so girls don't feel no extra kind of way. But that's something we do need to talk about. But back to what I was saying is that you guys have to teach. You guys just gotta, like, come on, y'all. Don't call these girls y'all daughters, y'all nieces, and y'all granddaughters and stuff like that. And y'all not teaching them the real shit. What to be careful of, Now, if they choose not to listen, that's on them. But in the meantime, because, aren't you sick and tired of seeing this? Another young girl, trans girl was killed. Aren't you tired of seeing that? I'm tired of seeing that. And you know why I'm tired of seeing that? Because majority of the situations, it be because of these girls getting misinformed information. It be because these girls are not being schooled right of how to deal with these men. The guys that date us, the guys that mess around with us, they be confused about a lot of shit, okay? Especially if you are a babe. They be gagging. They be gagging how you look so feminine, but you're not 100%. They be fascinated. They be all kind of things going through their mind. They frustrated because, they be frustrated because they're having all these deep feelings for you. They fall in love with you, but they don't know how to open up to their family. They don't know how to just be comfortable walking with you in the street without thinking that somebody else gonna know. Like, they go through a lot of shit too, And let's put a little, harm reduction on it. How about having, like, DL groups? And I think the men that's trans attracted and the chasers, put some goodness to your shit and start a group. Start a group, y'all. Start a group. It was a time when I used to go to Housing Works when I was a kid, and I used to go to this group. It was like, it's a trans group, and they used to have, like, they have it like probably once or twice a week, and they would have the guys that they have the girls, and then they have the guys that love us, right? And they'll have a part where they have their own little groups and meetings where they talk about, and then we all come together. We need to do that again. That need to happen again, for real. They probably got groups like that on, see if they got like groups like that on Facebook. To you DL men, like, cut it out. Get with the program. Talk to somebody. Because this is crazy. I know y'all tired of going to jail. I know y'all have a lot of things inside of y'all that y'all want to express and don't know how to express it. You know how many times I be sitting there and I be talking to whether it's a client or a guy, like a guy I'm dealing with, and he just telling me how, he be so frustrated with this and that and this and that and all these questions, but don't have any answers to go with them. You get what I'm saying? Like, they need help too. can't just be like, oh, stop messing with DL, man, because that's not gonna stop us. We're all still gonna do it. We're all gonna do it. Come on. I know I'm still gonna do it. Okay, I can tell you I ain't messing no more DL man now. A DL man called me and told me he got finalized. What you think I'm not gonna take it? Stop playing with me, cunt. For real, stop playing. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Okay? Now, unfortunately, I gotta go. Girl, I got a whole lot of stuff going on. I had a really busy week. I got so much things going on. You know, my birthday's coming up. You know, my birthday's gonna be on Wednesday. Oh, that's 22nd. Yes. Oh my God. I'm gonna hit another 5 year in my life. Another 5 years to my life. Okay. So, you know, every 5 years I like to do something that I've never done before, or something really big, or whatever case it be. So, it's gonna be really light but cute. You know. So I look forward to it. I really do. But I love you guys. And remember, what you do affects everyone.